So, hello guys, today we are going to solve another problem of lead code, okay, that is sum of two sum. Okay, problem number is I think one. That here we are going to calculate two sums of number. Okay, so here now I'm going to share you a screen that you can check what I am going to do. Okay, so here I am going to solve this problem, two sum. I have already solved this problem, missing number. Now I am going to solve this two sum. Okay, so here we can search problem lead code two sum. Okay, so this is the problem. Okay, so here um, you can see two sum. This is the problem. Given an array of integer numbers and integer target, okay, return indices of the two number such that they add up to the target. Okay, so you may assume that each input would have actually exactly one solution, and 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 you may not use the same element twice. You may not use the same element twice, or you may assume that each input would have exactly one solution, and you may not use the same element twice. Okay, so here you can see in example 1 we have numbers equals to 2 comma 7 comma 11 comma 15. Okay, so target equals to 9 and output should be 0 comma 1. Okay, so in explanation you can see here, because of number of 0 and number of like like they are going to add index, number at 0 index and number at 1 index. Okay, so here at 0 we have 2 and at 1 we have 7. Okay, so this will give you 9, so we return 0 or 1, so we are going to return its index. Okay, so that sum equals to the target. Okay, so we are going to find out two sum. Okay, and this sum should be equal to the target. Okay, okay, so here our target value is 9, and at index we have 2, at index 0 we have 2, at index 1 we have 7. Okay, like if we are going to add these numbers, so we got 9, that is equals to the target. Okay, so in second example you can see we have numbers 3 comma 2 comma 4 and target equals to 6. Okay, so here answer should be 1 comma 2. So here you can see at one index 1 we have 2, and at index 2 we have 4, and if we are going to add these numbers, so we got 2 plus 4 equals to 6. So 6, we also have target equals to 6, so our output should be equals to the 6. Okay, so I think you got it. Now I am going to copy and paste this thing. Okay, and here I need to paste it here. Okay, first of all I need to check dry run. Okay, so the question is two sum. Okay, so here outer loop I, initially I equals to 0, and number at 0 we have 2. Okay, at 0 index we have 2. Okay, so here mm, 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 inner loop start from j, and j should be I, and we will start I equals to I with 0, that I equals to 0, and we start j is the inner loop and I is the outer loop, so j equals to I plus 1, that is equals to 1, because we have I equals to 0 here, so 0 plus 1 we have 1. Okay, so like if we have two numbers, first of all I need to copy from here. And this is the these are the number and target. Okay, Okay, so we have, I need to give a space here. Okay, so here input number 2 comma 7 comma 11 comma 15. Okay, target equals to 9. Okay, so I equals to 0 because I is our loop, outer loop, and j is our inner loop. Okay, so value of j equals to I plus 1. Okay, so initially we have I equals to 0, so 0 plus 1 we have 1. Okay, number of I means this one, 2. Okay, number at index 0 because we have I value is 0, so we got 2 here. Okay, so now number of j means I plus 1, so we have 0 plus 1, so this is a j and this is I. Okay, at index 0 we have 2 where I equals to 0, and at index j equals to I plus 1 we have 7. Okay, so this is our 7, I plus 1, that is a 7. Okay, so now we are going to add these number I and number j. So here number j I equals to 2 and number j equals to 7, so 2 plus 7 equals to 9. Okay, and target equals to, we already have 9, so this will match, and result should be written 0 comma 1 because number of I we got at 0 index and number of j we got at index 1. Okay, so here you need to start like this, number 2 comma 7 comma 11 comma 15. Okay, target equals to 9, outer loop I equals to 0 and numbers of I equals to 2, inner loop j equals to 1 and number of j equals to 7. Check number I plus number of j, so here 2 plus 7 equals to 9. Condition satisfied, and return the indices 0 and 1. So after this execution stop here. Okay, so here I'm going to create, this is our class and this is our function should have argument like self, numbers. Okay, these are the numbers, and targets also should be integer, or output should be in list, and that is should be in integer. Okay, so here after this I'm going to write the code like define to sum. I already defined. Okay, so here after this I am going to calculate its length. Okay, so 1 minute, wait up 1 minute. So here n equals to length of numbers, not a target. Okay, so here length of number, what is the length of number here? 1 2 3 4, four element inside the number, so length of number is 4. Okay, and here I'm going to use for loop for I, this is the outer loop. Okay, for I in range, for I in range of n. Okay, in this range of this, for I in range of n. Now I am going to use inner loop, so that's why I need to write code for inner loops. For j in range of I plus 1. Okay, because we start j, this is the inner loop from I plus 1. Okay, here after comma I need to pass n, from I plus 1 to n, it will execute from I plus 1 to n. Okay, so this loop for outer and this loop for inner loop. Okay, so here now I am going to check, what I am going to check, this condition number 1, number I and plus number j. Okay, so here if numbers of I and ums. Okay, and ums, number of I plus number of j equals to target. Okay, okay, so here I'm going to check this condition, number of I plus number of j, number of I and number of j equals to target. Okay, then it will match, then it will, what I'm going to do, I'm going to return this index. Okay, so here I'm going to return return what I'm going to return of index I and return of index j. Okay, so number of I and number of j is equals to plus of these things equals to target return index I of I and j. Now I am going to use this thing to check that is correct or not. I'm going to print, okay, sol equals to solution. Sol equals to solution means sol is the object of this class solution, okay, and print sol this one. And here I'm going to use function this one, and these are the numbers, and this is the target 9. Okay, should I delete this? Yes, I don't want to use this because I already copy and paste it. Okay, so here at index 0 and 1 we match the answer, and our target at index 0 we have 2. At index 0 we have 2. At index 1 we have 7. So 2 plus 7 equals to 9, that is equals to the target. Okay, so I hope you like my video, guys. I'm going to solve another problem in next video. If you like my video, please do share, like and comment. Bye bye, take care.